Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Welcome back to all my Aries. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with me today. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of love. What is going on in connections around my Aries? What do you want them to know today? Things to think about. I am listening for you now. Compromise, meeting in the middle, compromise with your person, trust is a factor. Trust is always a factor. Okay, let's see. I have laughter, having fun times. Maybe Spirit wants you to focus on the good times. And then there's always hope, breaking through. I feel like I'm breaking through something. All right. So there's some kind of I don't know, maybe we've been struggling with some trust issues. Maybe we have been trying to talk things through. Spirit's saying we're trying to grow. We're trying to grow this connection. We're trying to both be stronger, and they're saying solving some kind of solution. So I feel like the solution is talking, communicating, being honest with our feelings, being open with each other. So whatever it is that you guys have been going through, I feel like that is the most important thing. So some kind of breakthrough moment. Maybe we had a heart-to-heart conversation. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have a Magician. I have a Knight of Swords. Page of Swords. King of Swords. Look at all this sword energy. And a Four of Cups. So maybe we have been waiting. I do feel like your person's trying awfully hard to communicate. I feel like it is a back and forth, that we're really both trying very hard to communicate what it is that we're going through or thinking about. I do feel like your person is trying awfully hard. I feel like either they want to try harder, okay? That's good. You know, I'm willing to try harder, more effort, something like that, you know, just a more time, Spirit just said. So those are things that we've been struggling with. Like, I need more attention. I need you more undivided attention. I need you to be here with me, something along those lines. I have a Two of Wands. I want to know where our future is, what we're doing. Six of Pentacles, being more generous, and Queen of Wands. I do feel like there needs to be more give and take. I feel like they are aware that either when you point things out to them, that they realize that they haven't been probably putting as much time and effort into this connection as they should. And they also understand that you want to know where this is headed. I do have some signs coming in. I just got a Leo very strongly. I have a Capricorn, I have a Gemini, I have an Aries, and a Sagittarius coming in now. And then let's grab Cancer as some of the signs that I'm feeling. I do feel like we are trying to walk on the same path. You know, it's this feeling of, I want to try harder. I want to show you that I do see a future with you, and that I daydream about a future with you also. I don't want to use excuses, but I'm going to say there's excuses involved. Work, I'm busy. You don't get it. I get pulled in 1,000 different directions. I'm tired at the end of the day. I feel like excuses one right after another. So then we have to come to some kind of compromise that, you know, on days that they work, maybe they don't see you, or we just talk on the phone, or that we don't have plans on those evenings, but maybe we make plans on the days that they're not working, or their off time is more allocated to being there for you. So they don't feel like it's too demanding, something like that. But I do feel like there's excuses, and you're tired of the excuses, and they're probably tired of giving the excuses, instead of just saying, I just want to work and come home and like chill out and not have to you know, be with you every night, or if it's turning into a routine where they're out of their home, they feel like they're never home because they come to your house. I just feel like that's where the conflict is, that they need more time alone. They're listening to their own inner guidance. They're trying to find some quiet time for themselves. Lips and desire versus I desire you. It's a balancing act. They need to balance their own responsibilities and work and rest and taking care of themselves with that I do desire you and I do want to be with you. So there's only so many hours in the day is how it just came in. We have something that we need to repair. I feel like it's been pulling us apart. It's been pushing us apart a little bit. I do feel like we're going to achieve that. We're going to compromise. We're going to talk things out. We're going to find a way to make our schedule work a little bit better, is how I feel. So at least your person's willing to put more effort into it and talk about it. I feel like that's the breakthrough. The breakthrough is I understand where you're coming from. I don't want you to be upset. I want to try harder. I want to put in more effort, something like that. 9 of Wands. Yeah, they're tired. I feel like they're tired for other reasons, work, responsibility, a weight on their shoulders. They've got to come up with some new ways to spend some time with you, and they can't push you away, and they've got to make it fun and exciting here. So it's an energy of sometimes I'm all in, and then other times I pull away, is how I feel. So that's confusing to you. So this back and forth energy is very difficult. All right. We need to have more consistency, I guess. And that's all you're asking, whether it's time or their behavior. They can't just say, oh, I was really, really busy. I'm sorry, I haven't talked to you for a few days. And they think that they're in a relationship with you. Like, that's not going to cut it. All right. So it has to be more consistent, and it has to be that they really make the effort. And that's how I'm feeling right now, is that they are willing to make more of an effort. So that's important. Spirit, what are their feelings? Maybe just life is catching up with both of us. We have busy lives, busy schedules, hard jobs, and we're trying to have a relationship at the same time. And maybe just life is catching up with both of us. It's a breakthrough. I do feel that. I do feel like it's a breakthrough. I feel like we talk. I don't want to feel empty. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be without you. I'm not looking to end this. So that's good news. I have gossip. That's coming into me more as like somebody talking in one of your ears, whether it's friends or family, or, it could be a friend of yours saying, you deserve more. And, I wouldn't accept this. And, don't listen to anybody else. It's your relationship. The only two people in this relationship are you and this person. So don't listen to advice from people who aren't in the relationship. So because the advice might not be the advice that you want and need to hear. Let it flow. Accept what is. Accept the schedule. Accept what it is. You're bound by love. There is a deep connection here, and there's a deep attraction here. So we obviously have something going, and what we want is more. We all want more, and that's how I feel. Like, I feel like I just want more with this person. I either want to feel more secure, I want to see them more often, I want to hear from them more often. I want to feel like they're as into me as I'm into them. I guarantee you that they are. I feel that they just are trying to do it all, and I feel like they're struggling with trying to keep you happy and trying to keep themselves happy and take care of their life, whether it's paying their bills or getting ready for work the next day. It's just, there's only so many hours in a day, is how I feel. So they're trying to find some solutions with this Page of Swords. They're going to try to change with this 10 of Swords. I like that. Seven of Swords. They're not hiding anything, I'm going to get some clarification on that for a second. Maybe this is crossing your mind. Like if I haven't heard from my person, or I don't hear from them as consistently as I would like, maybe you feel like they're hiding something from you, but I'm not feeling that. I really am feeling like I'm just trying to do it all. And I'm trying to figure out how these two worlds become one. And it's just very hard. It's a very demanding, either their career is demanding, their time is being demanded of. Something's going on. I have a Queen of Pentacles. They want you to feel more secure. Page of Swords. They're going to keep working on this, keep trying new ideas. They want more balance in this connection as well with that Temperance. So they're not keeping anything from you. They're not. If anything, they're moving towards, I can see myself being very happy with you. I can see myself building a life with you. I can see myself building a home with you. Maybe we're just not there yet. You know, we haven't started to talk about those types of things yet. So in the meantime, we have two different houses to run. We have, they're saying Two of Cups. This is a beautiful connection. They don't want you to lose sight of that connection. So, you know, you have two different homes to run. You're both paying bills in two different homes. You have separate lives that you had before you met. So at some point, maybe this connection will turn into, I see a life with you, and I want to share a life with you, and maybe we'll have one home, and things will be easier because even if we have less time, we'll see each other coming and going with our work days, and we'll have our evenings together, something along those lines. But there's nothing else involved in this. I'm not feeling any interference. I'm feeling I just want to work a little bit harder and see and put a little bit more time into this, and then see where we go, and just see where we go. That's all. Let's see what the feelings are. I'm so in love with you, and we do have a future. So they are thinking about that. You know, even if they're in a page, you know, this is a relatively new connection. We're still figuring it out. It's like, I'm falling in love with you. I love you. I want to get to know you. I'm enjoying the feelings that I have. And I do see a future with you. So that's what I want you to focus on. You know, that's what they're thinking about. So, you know, I'm going to give this person some credit, because if they are willing to try harder, that's half the battle. I can't stop thinking about you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I think it's going to get better in time. How's that? Fate, destiny, and stars are aligning. Aligning is our story. So they feel like this is our story. This is it. I'm at home when I'm with you. I feel like this person just wants to make things better. I will be calling you soon. I'm really into you, and I don't want you to break my heart. So there's some fear there. There's no one else. I only want you. If you just feel like they're not available, it's probably because of other things going on in their life, you know, so that's what you need to talk about. I want to share everything with you. I do. It's like, I do want you in my life. I'm sorry for hurting you. Please forgive me. So if you feel like they haven't, I love spending time with you. I want to spend more time with you. I feel like that's what's really going on. I want to spend more time with you. I'm sorry that I haven't been as available lately. I'm sorry I haven't been calling as often, or I haven't been able to see you as often. There's probably some excuses, and there's probably good reasons, but at the end of the day, they need to know how you feel. I miss you. I want to spend more time with you, and I want us to be moving, that we want to be together all the time. So that is what we need to work through. But two lives that live two separate homes, or two separate lives trying to become one, is a difficult place to be. There's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of compromise. There's a lot of trying to make it work. So I feel like that's what your person's trying to do. They're telling me that they want to try harder. They're going to make more of an effort, and that they do love spending time with you, and that they are in love with you. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, thank you, Aries, for joining me. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you to all my Aries for returning, for your love, your comments, your likes. I really, really appreciate you supporting my channel all the time. If anyone's interested in a private reading, you could go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.